Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make some simple, easy and fun paper embellishments. Actually it is something like this, but it is a lot smaller and without a flame. The concept is the same. So here first I'm going to use some chipboard negative stuff. We all have a lot of this. If you don't have them, you can use just cardboard. So I will tee them down a little bit, small size, and then I am just gonna find some flowers I want to use. This is from the flower book. Okay, there are many choices here. I'm going to find the focus point first and then add on it. So keep in mind that we don't want a lot of colors, maybe 2 or 3 like pink and beige. Don't put too much color so that it will lose focus. And then we keep finding the same color and then just put it on. Okay, so the basics is here, and then now we need to start gluing. The bigger will come first. And then some tiny pieces around the edge. And then if we want a little bit of layers, we can use these parts or cardboard if you have to glue on it, just like this. And since we are going to cover it, so we don't need to care about we won't be able to see this later. Something here. Okay, it is hardly finished, but this is the base. And now what do we want to do with it? Maybe to use a frame like this. And this is from the frame book. We can always glue it like this, or we can use some parts here to glue on the back of it, so that it has some volume. It doesn't have to be precisely, okay? Since after you glue it down, no one will notice either way. Like this. If you want it a little bit more volume, you can glue another layer, but this is up to you. Okay, so we can put it here like this. Of course, it is not yet finished. We can add some leaves. Leaves is also from the same collections, flower book. And there are many colors to choose from, some darker, some brighter tone. So here we want a shady look, so maybe this tone is good. This one is too bright. we can just add on the top of it and between the layers. Since everything is not yet dry up, so you can always move the directions and composition until you're happy with it. This one actually you can cut it into half. Okay. Here I also have a semicircle which is cut from the oven frame. You can use it the whole pieces, but I like to cut it into pieces so that we can use the shape here. I think this is beautiful. Okay, let's use this. And then once we finish the basics, we can see if we want to add some more. Maybe here. Okay. And then some tiny berries here. What about some berries? Okay. We don't want the brew, we want the wet. Oh, just never mind. Maybe one more brew on here. Okay, so this looks good. And I want to add some dry flowers. Just cut it very tiny. Okay. And something inside. Just put between the layers. What do you think? Okay, if you want to add more layers, there is always here, so you can add as much as you like. But this is the base. After that, we can maybe put on the surface of a mini card here, and then it will become a mini card. Or we will create more of this, like let's use this one, and we will use some beige color or blue. Okay, we like this one. So once again, the same steps. Put in the focal point here, and in between focal point we want some other colors, so like this, and then we want something to pop up the focal point, so I'm using it like this, but maybe cut it off the leaves so that this one can be seen. Like this. And then some pink colors here. And some leaves here. And then some leaves here. So the possibility is infinitive. You just need to take the time to find what colors you want, and you can make a lot of this when you have time with the kids. And once you have a lot of this one, you can glue them together. Like I said just a while ago, you can make cards and then tags and maybe use in paper album. Okay, for these flowers, I would like to put the shape a little bit more dimensions here. Okay, just like this. So I can actually combine with this one to make a bigger card like this, or I could decorate a box like this. So once you have a lot of this, you can decorate a lot of things and group them together. Let's create one more with a frame, and I am going to use this box. We will glue it. Here. And then maybe cut a little bit from the whole pieces so that we can use the smaller parts. The shape doesn't have to be too precisely, okay? Since everything will be covered up. And then maybe like this. So once again, I'm going to layer up the area here. Just like this. And then I will start putting pieces in between the layers and on the top. Also want some other colors so that it doesn't look too dull. Something like this, and I want to pop it up a little bit. With this one, and yes, okay. Something inside the frame, and I want to have some darker tone colors, so I'm using this elements from the flower book. Maybe this one is too big, so let's use something smaller. This one, and okay, so it's tiny. So it looks very easy, and it is that easy. You can make it with your kids or just do this when you are watching television. No stress at all. And I want some dark tone leaves, maybe too dark, so we will use this one and this one. This one, once again, I want to cut it into smaller pieces. Since this one, the size is bigger than this one, so this bigger leaves, I'm using it here. Okay. And the smaller size here. Okay, you can keep creating layers until you are happy with it. And you can also use some elements from the junk book. Something not too dark. A little bit of vintage. The key knob may be here. Yes, here. Let's see, so this maybe a cork part, so we can cut them into half. And put one here. Okay, I think this is gorgeous. And we can also put this one on the top if you like, to make it a little bit shapy. And this is what I am demonstrating today. Some easy paper embellishments you can create easily without stress. And we can create a card like this. And then we will use a piece of sticker here, like flower power. Okay. Just leave a little bit patterns here, and then flower power maybe on the top. Yes. Or actually this is like this way, and I think both sides is okay. Or maybe you can even just like this. Now you need to make the decision. I think maybe I like this one better. Okay, you can change it a little bit right now. Change the directions. Since the glue is not dry yet. And then flower power, we can put it on the top here. And then last but not least, we have some this dry flowers. Just put it some on the Here. That's it. That is. I hope you like it. Thank you so much. I hope everyone keeps safe and strong. Thank you very much for supporting Minters.